Such is the indomitable spirit of Mumbai that you just get up and move on. No matter what happens, this city will not stop. So 26/11 happened, Mumbai did not stop. Mumbai picked up the paces and moved on. But the scars remain. And today I'm joined by prominent Mumbaikars from different fields who again have moved on in their lives, but they are still waiting for a certain sense of justice and accountability for what happened 13 years ago. Tuhin Sinha of the BJP is with us. Rajlakshmi Joshi is with us. Prominent Mumbaikar, author, and also she has her own show, Jai Ho. And I have Swapnil Kothari, a legal eagle who's been with us in many debates about many issues. I have Rupen Doshi. Rupen Doshi lost a friend on that night and he spent an entire night outside the Oberoi waiting and wondering, wanting to know what happens to his friend, and he still remembers. And I have Captain Salim Mansoori, a soldier who's fought the enemy and he's also seen what the enemy can do, and he was here despite the fact that he had his own responsibility to protect certain employees with the company that he works with, to come here with the spirit of the soldier, because you want to come back and help the country. So we'll talk to all of them first up to you, but Rajalakshmi, please tell me, why should we play cricket with the nation? Why should we think about getting actors from there? I got nothing personally with those actors, but have they stood there and said that no, you first hand over those people who bombed that city? Yes, has any one of those people who are plying their wares in our country, Pakistanis, no disrespect to anybody, has any one of them had the gumption to stand up and say, those who perpetrated those attacks in Mumbai, I am going there, मेरे घर की रोटी वो देश दे रहा है, मेरा घर आपसे चल रहा है, मेरे को कॉन्सर्ट्स वो दे रहे हैं, मेरे को एक्टिंग के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स वहां से मिल रहे हैं, सब काम मुझे वहां से मिल रहा है, तो फिर मैं उस देश से भी पूछूंगा कि जिसने वहां जाके अटैक किया, they should get they should be accounted for. Has one of them said it? So then why are we saying come?
Yes. No, it is very unfortunate, Anand, that even after 13 years of this, I would say this dastardly attack, it was an act of war. I don't think we should use any other term for this. This was not an act of terror. This was an act of war by a cowardly nation, which does not have the might to actually come to war with us, and that is why they keep doing all this, like that.
No, they came twice. दोनों बार इतना उनको मारा. Second time, तो they had 90,000 people who वापस चूड़ियां पहन के गए थे. So exactly. they can't fight directly with us.
They know that they can't do that, and that is exactly why they keep doing all these. They छोटी चोरी चकारियां जैसे. They keep doing all of this. But what actually appalls me is that we had all the intelligence. We had so many reports. We had, everything that could have actually stopped this. Okay, that I would look at it in two parts. What happened before and what happened after. Okay, during, I think that, we handled it the NSG and all did a fabulous job, and all our heroes, they did a fabulous job. But what happened before and what happened after is something that, I just can't digest. And I think that, we should all look at it as something that, we should take some lessons from. Like, there were these intercepted conversations which were totally ignored. And the people who could have actually done something about it, they have actually been maybe sent on some duty somewhere else.
No,
like you have,
those who could have done something about it were actually sitting in Pakistan, and they were held back by one day within internally the bureaucracy.
Yes,
so
exactly.
that is also documented now. RVS Mani has also written about it.
Yes, exactly. I was coming to RVS Mani. I have actually spoken to him so many times. He speaks about it with so much of disgust that he was in a position where he might have been able to do something, but he was sent to Lucknow at that very time. And there were so many conversations, there was so much intelligence, there was so much of reports. So the only thing that didn't fail us at that time was the intelligence. But then what actually failed us was the political will, and the will to actually put into force all those.
So that is something which Mr. Manish Tiwari has also said, that we have not shown enough political gumption. I want to bring in Tuhin. Yeah.
And another thing is, like I was talking about what happened afterwards. Now you were speaking about this deterrent. Yes, there should have been a strong deterrent. There should have been something like after this happens, like this is a country that has caused so much destruction in our country. So we should have actually put a strong kind of a deterrent message, in terms of either like the air chief, the former air chief, Mr. Marshal Fali Major. He has pointed out that we were actually ready to make airstrikes there, like the surgical strikes that were done, in
Yeah, but the
Balakot.
political establishment
Yes,
did not know
exactly.
whether they can afford to escalate that. So when Balakot did not have to send dossier after dossier, but we should have actually inflicted damage after damage so that the message went across very clear, crystal clear. Thank you for joining us here on this very special broadcast. We're going to take a very, very short break. Stay with us.